Okay, so last class, what we were learning, guys?
Completed
It's
BRD, sir.
Huh?
we already completed.
Completed
We have
BRD.
completed the BRD, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So let me start sharing my. Have we started stakeholder? Done already, right?
No, no,
Stakeholder
no,
done.
no.
Stakeholder management we have completed, not completed.
No, not completed, sir.
Not
पक्का?
over.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
चलिए. Let me start today stakeholder management. Let me start sharing my screen, guys. Venkat, are you ready for tomorrow mock?
तुम्हारो ट्राई करता हूँ.
No, no, we will have mock tomorrow. I'm just asking, ready, not ready. You read whole night today. I don't have any problem, sir.
नहीं
But
प्रॉब्लम
tomorrow
नहीं
we
है.
will have. No, I'm expecting also Venkat tomorrow. I'm expecting lots of expectation from you, Sasank and Subhash and Service and Nancy. Okay. Hmm. Sasank, ready for mock?
Yes, sir. By tomorrow.
Yes. Subhash, ready for mock?
Yes, sir. Preparing, sir.
Chalo, बढ़िया. Lots of question will come like like bullets. Okay. So tomorrow we'll have fun, guys. And not allowed anyone to be on leave tomorrow. Tomorrow attendance is compulsory. If anyone will not join, we will not have mock. We'll postpone by one day, one day, one day, one day. And then syllabus will be added. Okay. Chali. So let's try to understand the stakeholder management, guys. So stakeholder management is very important topic. So 2 to 3 interview question will come from this section. Okay. So let me take you one by one what all question can be asked from the stakeholder. But before I start stakeholder management, I just want to hear from someone like Venkat from you. Do you have any understanding, Venkat, who is the stakeholder?
Stakeholder is the persons or group of people sir, directly or indirectly impact that product
है
project.
क्या बात है Venkat? Clapping for Venkat. I want everybody to please clap for Venkat. How you know this?
हाँ पता है.
Very
पढ़ाई
good.
किया.
वेरी गुड. ऐसे पढ़ाई करते रहो, कल भी बहुत अच्छी बात. वेरी गुड. आई एम वेरी हैप्पी. ओके, सो स्टेक होल्डर इज अ पर्सन हु इज एसोसिएटेड विथ योर प्रोजेक्ट. ओके, जो भी पर्सन आपके प्रोजेक्ट से एसोसिएटेड रहता है उनको आप बोलते हो स्टेक होल्डर. अ पर्सन हु इज एसोसिएटेड विथ योर प्रोजेक्ट दैट विल बी द स्टेक होल्डर. जो भी पर्सन आप जिनके भी साथ काम करते हो इन द प्रोजेक्ट. ओके, so example you are working with your internal stakeholder, your external stakeholder. Example, I'm working in the development team, right? So the development team में जितने भी पर्सन जो मेरे साथ काम करते हैं, everybody will be my stakeholder. ओके, चलिए. So okay, Shashank, can you please read this? And after reading, my expectation is you will try to explain about this conversation which is going on. Shashank.
Okay, sir. Importance of project stakeholder management. Identify all people and organizations affected by a project to analyze stakeholder expectations and to effectively engage stakeholders. Uh, Finish this project in 2 weeks and make sure you get input from all the executive stakeholders. That's impossible. Why? Let's call one of the 10 stakeholders and we'll show you. This is ED Bigston's voicemail. I am not available ever. I am either on vacation or sick or traveling or I am in a meeting. I do not check emails or return phone calls like the horizon. I am more of a concept than the corporeal being. Despair is your only option. Try fixing him.
Okay, what is your understanding from this slide, Venkat? So not Venkat, from so also Shashank.
Uh, the sentence says that identify all the people or organization affected by the project.
No, no, I want you to explain the conversation here.
The stakeholder is telling that to finish the project in 2 weeks and make sure he is also insisting him to take the input from all the executive stakeholders. The employee is saying that's impossible. Then why he is questioning him why. And let me call one of the 10 stakeholders and I will show you. So he is intimating every stakeholders uh, to say the problem or to present the what's the problem. I don't know. And this is the ED Bigston voicemail. I'm not available ever. So, sir, I'm not getting that much.
No problem. I'll read it and then you will get it. Okay. So
Okay.
finish this project in 2 weeks. Okay. And make sure you get input from all the stakeholders. Now, now that there is a conversation happening between the employee, okay, one employee is looking like a boss, other employee is looking like Frank. Okay, this is Sasank. Sasank, this is you, and this is your boss Venkat. Okay, this is Venkat.
Okay.
Venkat, do you like his face?
Okay.
Okay. This is Venkat and this is Sasank. So Sasank, what Venkat is asking Sasank to do, Sasank, finish this project into 2 weeks. And make sure you get input from all the stakeholders and try to get all the input from the stakeholder. Then Sasank is saying not possible. Venkat is why? What not possible? Then Sasank is saying instead of explaining you why, let me call 10 of the stakeholder and then I'll show you what reply I'm getting from them. Then when Sasank is calling in front of Venkat, then the calls and messages are coming like today, this is DD Bigstone voicemail. I'm not available ever. Second, the person is saying I am either on vacation or on sick or in traveling or in meeting. He's also not available. I do not check email or return phone calls like Horizon. I am more a concept than corporate being. Okay. Then disappear is your only option. So what is happening, guys, here in this conversation? The employee, we can say business analyst, Sasank, is trying to get the input from the client. Why? Because he want to do the project. Input means he want to gather the requirement, from the client, but is not able to do. Why? Because of unavailability of the stakeholder. So this is, guys, with you also this will happen many times when you will try to get availability of the stakeholder, but due to any reason you will not get the availability. ये होता है, इसका रीजन कुछ भी हो सकता है, या तो आप पर्टिकुलर स्टेक होल्डर आपके मतलब यू आर नॉट रीचिंग टू राइट पीपल. सेकंड, अब ट्राई भी कर रहे हो फिर भी पीपल आर नॉट रिस्पॉन्डिंग टू यू. So anything can be happen, guys. But what you need to make sure in this scenario, you need to identify all the people in the organization affected by your project. सबसे पहले आपको पता लगाना है कि कौन कौन से स्टेक होल्डर आपके प्रोजेक्ट में काम के हैं. And you also need to analyze what is your stakeholder expectations. आपके स्टेक होल्डर के expectations क्या है? And effectively engage stakeholder, and you need to make an effective engagement with your stakeholders. Now, project often cause change in the organization. Some people may lose their job. when project is completed. Okay, sometime ऐसा होता है कि if you are not doing your work on time and you are not doing the proper stakeholder engagement and management, then you can lose your job as well. Now, project manager and the business analyst, this is for both. Project manager and the business analyst must learn to identify, understand, and work with the variety of stakeholders. You should know how to work with the varieties of stakeholders. Now, if you want to do engagement, okay, what you will do, if you there's a process of stakeholder engagement, guys. For stakeholder engagement, you are having the process. So this process called project stakeholder management process. आपके प्रोजेक्ट में जितने लोग काम करते हैं उनके साथ कैसे मैनेज करो, कैसे एंगेज करोगे उनको. So first you need to identify your stakeholder. Means you need to understand who is your stakeholder. This is your first question. Second, planning stakeholder management. You need to plan who is your stakeholder, and then you need to plan the proper management with them. If you want to make a proper management with them, what you can do, you can create a better management plan. You can do the documentation updates and all. So this is second thing. Third, managing the stakeholder engagement. You should know how to engage your stakeholder. Once you did the planning and all, then you need to do the management with the stakeholder. How you can do the management with the stakeholder? By making the continuous update, or by giving the continuous update, you can make the management of the stakeholder. Fourth, controlling the stakeholder engagement. Once you are aware who is your stakeholder, you did planning, how you need to manage a stakeholder, then you need to finally do the controlling. And controlling करने का क्या लेखी तरीका है guys? Whenever you are going to meet the stakeholder, give the proper updates to him. Okay, whenever you want something or the client is looking for something from you, then your main job role is to give the proper updates. If you do the proper updates, then you will be easily able to control your stakeholder. Now, this is your interview question, guys. From this section, you will get the interview question. First interview question from this section is, okay, the question will come, okay, Subhas, you are working in the development team. Can you please tell me what are the type of stakeholders that you are aware of? कितने type के stakeholders होते हैं? Then your answer will be that there are two type of stakeholder. One is the internal stakeholder. Second is the external stakeholders. So in the internal stakeholder, you are having the people called internal team. Internal team. Internal team मतलब आपकी खुद की team. So we are part of which team? Development team. Correct? Implementation team. We are part of this team. So इस वाले team में जितने भी लोग आपके साथ काम करेंगे, the people who are going to work with your implementation team, with your development team, will called as the internal team. Okay, Venkat, no Venkat. Subhas, can you please tell
Yes,
me
sir.
your internal stakeholder name?
Sir, project manager,
Project
developers.
manager,
Yes, sir. Developer,
Developer.
tester,
tester,
data engineer,
data engineer,
or a data administrator, and BA, also, like including me.
BA,
And अरे, uh, बोल रहा है, okay. सर कुछ बोल रहे हैं, sorry.
कौन रहता है जेल में?
सर बोल रहे एक सेकंड बता रहे हैं, बोल रहे सर. अरे पीएम डेवलपर्स.
क्या है सर्विस? गुड इवनिंग.
ऐसे बोल रहा है सर, 6-7 लोग होते हैं.
गुड इवनिंग सर, मैं क्लास में हूँ बट लेकिन मैं ड्राइव कर रहा था तो ज्यादा वो नहीं अटेंटिव नहीं रह पाऊंगा.
चलेगा चलेगा, आप अच्छा सुनना बस.
हाँ हाँ मैं ड्राइव पे हूँ. ठीक है जी.
तो मैं कुछ बोल रहा हूँ.
सुभाष, so when you are working in the agile, आपके कौन से दो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेक होल्डर होते हैं?
कौन से दो इम्पोर्टेंट स्टेक होल्डर सर? कहते हैं प्रोजेक्ट ओनर सर.
हाँ जी,
प्रोजेक्ट ओनर नहीं, इंटरनल
Project owner.
टीम में. इससे वो एक्सटर्नल हो गया सर, वो जो बिजनेस ओनर हो गया जो.
प्रोजेक्ट ओनर
इंटरनल
बोला आपने।
वो तो सर एक्सटर्नल टीम में चला जाएगा, प्रोजेक्ट ओनर एक्सटर्नल टीम का पार्ट हो जाएगा। सर स्क्रम मास्टर सर,
वेरी गुड,
प्रोडक्ट ओनर।
बहुत बढ़िया। स्क्रम मास्टर एंड प्रोडक्ट ओनर, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड वेरी गुड सुभाष। So these are my internal stakeholder: project manager, developer, tester, data engineer, business analyst, scrum master, and the product owner. Shashank, agree?
Yes, sir.
Venkat,
Correct.
agree?
Yes, sir.
सर्वेश, ठीक है? तो दिस विल बी योर इंटरनल स्टेक होल्डर। जो भी आपके
Yes, sir.
स्टेक होल्डर आपके टीम में आपके साथ काम करते हैं, जो आपके टीम के हैं, वो कहलाएंगे आपके इंटरनल स्टेक होल्डर। नाउ यू आर हैविंग अनदर ऑप्शन कॉल्ड एक्सटर्नल स्टेक होल्डर। अब जितने भी क्लाइंट के साइड के लोग रहेंगे, जितने भी क्लाइंट के साइड के लोग रहेंगे, दैट विल बी योर एक्सटर्नल स्टेक होल्डर। जैसे क्लाइंट का बिजनेस एनालिस्ट, यूजर्स, बिजनेस ओनर, उनका ऑडिटर, उनकी ऑपरेशंस की टीम, और अगर सिंपल बोलना हो तो क्लाइंट भी आप बोल सकते हो। ठीक है? तो द पीपल हु आर फ्रॉम द क्लाइंट साइड, दोज विल बी एक्सटर्नल स्टेक होल्डर। तो दो ही प्रकार के होते हैं, एक इंटरनल होता है और एक आपका एक्सटर्नल होता है। एक्सटर्नल स्टेक होल्डर समझा आपको एवरीबॉडी?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
यस सर।
ठीक है वेंकट।
Yes, sir.
नाउ अनदर क्वेश्चन, एक और क्वेश्चन इंटरव्यू पूछा जाता है। दिस क्वेश्चन इज, यू आर वर्किंग एज अ बिजनेस एनालिस्ट, डू यू हैव एनी डॉक्यूमेंटेशन way to document the detail of your stakeholder, or how you maintain the detail of your stakeholder? ये क्वेश्चन होता है इंटरव्यू का। अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग द क्वेश्चन ऑफ इंटरव्यू फ्रॉम द स्टेक होल्डर। हाउ विल यू, डू यू हैव सम वे where you can document the details of your stakeholder? This will be your question in the interview. So yes sir, we are having a process called, or the document called, stakeholder register. So in the stakeholder register, I am going to include the basic information of my stakeholder. This information will be name, position, external or internal, project role, contact information. Example, I am having first stakeholder called Stephen. What is the position of Stephen? He is the vice president of operation. Which kind of stakeholder he is? Internal. What is the role of Stephen in the project? Project sponsor, and then contact information. Can we have another information, guys? Venkat, कुछ और information हो सकती है?
नहीं, इतना काफी, इतना
मोबाइल नंबर?
मोबाइल नंबर ऐड कर सकता है।
Yeah, we can add. We can
Hmm.
add the mobile number as. If you are having the detail, we can add the mobile number as well. This mobile number will help me to directly call to that person. Correct?
मोबाइल नंबर एक्सटेंशन।
Mobile number is required. It can have. Now, Betsy. Betsy is the CFO, internal stakeholder, senior management who approve the fund, and Betsy at the rate of globaloil.com. Then Rayan. Rayan is the IT analyst, internal, is the internal team member, and then Rayan at the rate of globaloil.com. So we are having process or the documentation called stakeholder register that will help to document the detail of my stakeholder. Understood, guys? Stakeholder register. Subhas,
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
Shashank,
यस
Yes,
सर।
sir.
Yes, sir.
Venkat, Sarvesh. Sarvesh, tomorrow we are having test. Okay, I think you're driving. ठीक है. Now, based on the interest,
Yes, sir. I know कि tomorrow is a test examination.
and tomorrow we will be on video camera on. So
Yeah,
if you
no
are,
issue.
है ना? ठीक है.
Yeah.
चलिए. Now, if we want to classify our stakeholder, अब मुझे अपने stakeholder classify करना है. Why we need to classify the stakeholder? Because we cannot provide our entire time, or we cannot provide the same set of, we cannot give the same set of effort with my all stakeholder. Okay, because I am the only person who need to stake with multiple stakeholders. So it is not possible for me to do the same engagement with every stakeholder. So to classify the so if I want to divide my attention, if I want to divide my time, then I should have the classification of the stakeholder. This classification will tell me how should I behave with different kind of stakeholder. So इस classification को बोलते हैं a power grid interest. Okay, Venkat, can you please read this from here to here?
A power interest grid can be used a group stakeholders based on their level of authority and their level concern for the project outcomes. Engagement levels: unaware, resistance, neutral, supportive, leading.
Okay, thank you so much, Venkat. So when we are going to classify the stakeholder, it will have the power grid. So power grid interest, or we can see the power interest grid. Okay. So the power interest grid can be used to a group of stakeholder based on their level of authority, means level of power, and their level of concern. हम divide करेंगे stakeholder को. We will divide the stakeholder based on their power and their interest. Okay. And then it will help me to classify my stakeholder. पहला, सबसे first, there are a set of people who are having low interest and low power in your project. जिनका interest भी कम है और power भी कम है, उनके साथ we need to give the very less effort. बहुत कम उनके साथ effort देना है. तो उनके साथ हमें कैसा behave करना है? We need to keep monitor them. We need to know them, who are the people. We need to try to understand what is the behavior and all. Just we need to keep monitor them. Example, मैं IT people, okay, IT मतलब वो वाले infrastructure IT, okay. These are having low interest, low power. I'll just say hi and hello. That's it. I'll just monitor them. So this is the first grade I'm having. Second, I am having the people who are having the low interest but high power in the project. Means this will be our mostly higher authority. Okay. So this higher authority cannot provide a very high interest to you in your project. To you means in your project. So, but they are having very high power. So what you need to do? You need to keep satisfying them. Whatever they're asking, the updates and all, you need to give the prompt output to them. Third is the kind of stakeholder who are having very high interest and low power in your project. Venkat, who can be the person जिनका प्रोजेक्ट में इंटरेस्ट हाई होगा, पावर लो होगा?
ऐसा
Any idea? Who can have the high interest and low power?
नहीं
No problem.
exactly.
Correct. Exactly. तो मुश्किल होता है समझना. Okay, Shashank, would you like to try?
Um, I mean end users,
So end user will have a high interest and
but they don't have any rights to ask, no. Like customer service, like that. Operation staff, quality.
okay.
these peoples have low authority, right?
Yes, but they are having high interest, correct? There can be another set of people, Sasan, like the people who have already our old employees in the project. Okay. So what they are having for this current project, they are having very low power. बट उनका इंटरेस्ट बहुत ज्यादा रहता है. क्यों इंटरेस्ट रहता है? क्योंकि उन्होंने इस चीज पे काम किया हुआ रहता है. So these people will also fall into the same category. So there can many people. And last category is your people who are having high interest and high power. So Bhas, who will be this set of people? Very easy to answer.
Sir,
हाँ जी.
high interest, high power.
Yes.
Sir, project manager, project owner.
Project manager, product owner, your client. These are the
Client.
stakeholders because the power भी ज्यादा है and they are having a very high interest in your project as well. Correct? So the people
Yes,
who
sir.
are working in your team who are having very high power and high interest, that will be mostly your client. कि client के पास सबसे ज्यादा power होता है. Another stakeholder is your internal team में आपका project manager है या आपका product owner है. They are also having the high power and the high interest. How you are going to deal with this set of stakeholder? You will manage them closely. आपको उनके साथ बहुत ही तरीके से अच्छे से काम करना है. So in this way you can classify your stakeholder. अगर क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया आता है इंटरव्यू में, how will be able to classify the stakeholder? You will say that we are having the power interest grid that can be used to group my stakeholder based on their power and the level of authority. Okay. Now this sample analysis. ठीक है. Best practices as a business analyst, what you can have. Okay. Subhas, can you please read this? Best practices as a business analyst or as a project manager, what you should have. This is a very
Yes,
important,
sir.
guys.
Best practices. Project managers are often faced with challenges, especially in managing stakeholders. Suggestions for handling these situations include the following: be clear from the start, explain the consequences, have a contingency plan, avoid surprises, and take a stand.
Thank you so much, Subhas. So first of all,
Sure.
project manager, business analyst are actually this is a very right sentence also, guys. Okay. So okay, Venkat, you're working in IT only. Have you faced this kind of problem for managing the stakeholder, getting the ability, getting an issue in understanding?
नहीं,
So
एक्चुअली हम लोग को ऊपर वो टीएल रहते हैं ना, उसको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम होता है तो उसको
okay, so whatever problem it's coming to you, you are just asking your TL. TL, please take care of these problems, right? Okay. ठीक है, that is also fine. So whenever we are working with the team, guys, so managing the stakeholder, बहुत सारे टीम से communication करना, उनसे बात करना, it is very challenging for everyone. Okay, so what we need to do to handle this set of situation. पहला, be clear from the start. Whatever things you are going to start, whatever plans you are having, make sure you are going to have everything clear from the start. Clear in the sense you should have the clear plan, you should have the clear timelines and all. So be clear from the start only. Explain the consequences if you are able to see if there are any consequences available in your team, any challenges you are having, just highlight them and try to explain them also. Have a contingency plan. What it means by have a contingency plan means whenever you're working as a business analyst, you should also have, you should also have plan number A and the plan number B. अगर आपका plan A काम करता है तो ठीक है, नहीं तो plan B should work. Avoid surprises. Whenever you are going to work with the client, try to avoid surprises. Surprises in the terms, you know there will be delay in the project. You know you are going to miss the timeline. You know your developer is not available, due to which you can face challenges in the project. In all the scenario, what you need to do, you need to inform your client, you need to inform your stakeholder, you need to inform your project owner and the product manager as well. So do not give surprise to them. Avoid giving the surprises. In place of giving surprises, let's have the process-based plan. Take a stand. Always, guys, sometimes what we feel sometimes people are not taking the stand as well. If you are right, then also you need to take the stand, but be polite. As a business analyst, you cannot say no, you are right or wrong, but you need to take your stand. But when you are taking the stand, also very polite way. This good practices you should have as a part of business analyst job role. Can you control the stakeholder? Yes, definitely you can control the stakeholder. How? Whenever you are going to meet the client. Example, you are getting chance to meet your client face by face in the office. Just try to meet before the meeting. एक बार जाके आप उनसे पहले मिल लो. Once you are going to meet them, it is going to create the good relationship with you. Second, engagement activity and delivers throughout the project. If you want to do some kind of engagement activity like workshops and all, you want to have some kind of plan, outing, whatever you want to do, you should do as a part of your project management activity. Okay. Now, very important question. जो मैं आपसे पूछूंगा कल की टेस्ट में भी क्वेश्चन आएगा. I will ask this question from you guys. What is Rashi matrix? This is very important question. Now I am telling you which set of question can be asked. First question from the Rashi matrix will be, what is Rashi matrix? First question. Second, have you ever faced or have you ever seen Rashi matrix? Second set of question. Third set of question, as a business analyst, if you want to define the responsibility of a stakeholder, do you have any process? Again, I'm repeating the question. Third question, again, I'm repeating. If you want to define responsibilities of your stakeholder, do you have any process? Answer will be yes, we are having process called Rashi matrix. Subhas, read this.
Yes, sir. Rashi matrix. Responsibility Assignment Matrix RAM or Rashi matrix is the simplest solution to effectively define and document project roles and responsibilities. This is not only resolves team conflicts but also answers about who is responsible, who is accountable, who needs to be consulted, and who must be informed for each and every day-to-day activity in the project.
Thank you so much. So first of all, responsibility matrix is helping to define the responsibility of a stakeholder. Okay, it become like the Rashi abbreviation होता है, that is RACI. Okay, so Rashi matrix, responsibility matrix, is a simplest solution to effectively define and document the project role and responsibility. This is not only resolve the team conflict, but also answer about who will responsible, who will accountable, who need to be consulted, and who must be informed. RACI, responsible, accountable, consultant, and informed. इस 4 अक्षरों से मिलकर बना होता है. First is responsible, and A is accountable. Now, Shashank, please read R and A.
Are responsible. A person assigned to do activity, those who do the work to achieve the task. There is at least one role with a participation type of responsible, although others can be delegated to assist in the work required.
Thank you so much. Accountable.
Accountable. In other words, it's a boss. He is responsible for the result of a process and no changes to
Dates without his
no
consent.
changes to the dates without his consent.
Correct. Thank you so much, Shashank. So first of all, guys, जो पहला word है RACI का, the first letter is R. So R is stand for responsible. R किसको बोला जाएगा? The person who are going to do the activity. Means जो उस काम को करने वाला है वो हो जाएगा directly R. Okay. Example. Requirement gathering के लिए R हो जाएगा आपका business analyst. Requirement documentation, R will be your business analyst. For doing the development, who will R? Venkat?
Business analyst.
Okay, for doing the development or the
Then
coding, the R will be
no, for developing the
huh?
development
Exactly. Sorry,
developer जो code
developer.
write. Yes.
Developer. Very good. For development, developer. For testing, who will be there? R किसके आगे
Tester.
आएगा? टेस्टर. वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. तो जो उस काम को करेगा, जो पर्सन उस काम को करेगा, उसके आगे आ जाएगा आर. टेस्टर के आगे आएगा आर फॉर टेस्टिंग. बिजनेस एनालिस्ट के आगे आर आएगा किस किस एक्टिविटी के लिए? रिक्वायरमेंट एनालिसिस, रिक्वायरमेंट गैदरिंग, रिक्वायरमेंट डॉक्यूमेंटेशन. टेस्टिंग के लिए आर आ जाएगा टेस्टर के पास. ओके. नाउ दिस इज अवर फर्स्ट इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल. Second is the accountable. Accountable is the boss, guys, who is responsible for success and failure of the project. एक पर्सन जो आपके सक्सेस और फेलियर के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल होगा, दैट विल बी योर बॉस. In this simple short, this will be your project manager. So project manager will be responsible for the result of the project. You cannot change any date without his consent. If you want to change the date, you need to take consent from the project manager. तो एक इसके सामने आएगा अकाउंटेबिलिटी. अकाउंटेबिलिटी विल बी लाइज विद वन पर्सन, दैट इज द प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर. Sometime it is also liaising with the product owner as well. Are A understood?
Yes, sir.
Sarvesh, Subhas,
Yes, sir.
Venkat,
Yes, sir.
Sasank.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
सर ये स्क्रम मास्टर इसमें किधर आएगा? Responsibility.
हाँ, Scrum Master will come as responsible for performing all the agile ceremonies to make sure all the Scrum values are following. तो Scrum Master यहाँ पे आर में आ जाएगा. Correct, you are right, Venkat. Okay. The third character is C. C is the consultant, a person who should be consulted before the decision has been taken or the action has been taken. एक ऐसा person जिनसे आप सलाह लेते हो. You are going to take advice. Okay, whose opinion are short and with whom there is a two-way communication. ऐसे पर्सन जिनके साथ आप टू वे कम्युनिकेशन करते हो, जिनके साथ आप बातचीत करते हो बिफोर टेकिंग एनी काइंड ऑफ डिसीजन. एग्जाम्पल, अगर आप डेवलपमेंट कर रहे हो, इफ यू आर गोइंग टू डू एनी काइंड ऑफ डेवलपमेंट, देन यू विल हैव द पर्सन कॉल्ड टेक्निकल लीड. Okay, so technical lead will be the person who will always be consulted before taking any kind of decision. Business analyst will also come if the development is there. If you want to take the consultation, BA can also do the consultation. Third, you can also take the consultation from subject matter expert. Subject matter expert is the person who will be expert in the subject. So जिनसे भी आप कंसल्टेट करते हो, जिनसे भी आप कंसल्टेशन लेते हो बिफोर मेकिंग एनी काइंड ऑफ डिसीजन और द एक्शन, whose opinion are very important for you, वो आएंगे कंसल्टेंट में. एग्जाम्पल, टेक लीड, बिजनेस एनालिस्ट, सब्जेक्ट मैटर एक्सपर्ट, एवरीबडी विल कम एज अ पार्ट ऑफ कंसल्टेड. Last is your informed. A person, okay, Venkat, you will answer this. I'm reading, I'm helping you, but you will answer. You will answer in the example. You give the example of this. Informed. Okay, one more point. Consulted will be always two-way communication. आप उनसे बात करोगे, वो आपसे बात करेंगे. It is a regular two-way communication you will have with your stakeholder. That is a take TL, BA, and SME. So Venkat, this is for you. Informed. A person who must be informed when a decision or action has been taken. Those who are kept up to date on the progress, often only on completion of the task or the deliver, with whom there is just one way communication. एक ऐसा पर्सन जिनको हम इन्फॉर्म करते हैं, मोस्टली जब हम किसी डिसीजन को ले चुके होते हैं, वी नीड टू गिव द अपडेट्स टू दैट पर्सन. बट कब? जब हमारा काम हो चुका होता है. एंड द लास्ट, देयर इज अ वन वे कम्युनिकेशन. मोस्टली देयर इज अ वन वे कम्युनिकेशन. Who can become as a part of this? Who will come? Venkat,
Research.
thinking, na?
Hmm.
Okay, I'm waiting. Okay, Subhas, Sarvesh, and Sasank, you also think. Inform me who will come. as example. You don't need to answer. First, I'll give chance to Venkat, then Sasang, then Subhash, and then Sarvi.
हाँ, इसमें क्या क्लाइंट साइड का कोई पर्सन रहेगा क्या, लाइक उस क्लाइंट साइड
Person is
से?
client side say. So client side say we are having two-way communication, one-way communication.
हाँ,
Always two-way communication, Venkat.
हम्म, इसमें पीएम आएगा, प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर।
प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट से वेंकट जाएगा, बोलेगा प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर आई वांट टू डेवलप द प्रोजेक्ट। प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर से ओके, बस नो टू वे कम्युनिकेशन विद प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर वेंकट, नो डियर।
अच्छा, अगर अजेल में तो स्क्रम मास्टर आएगा, स्क्रम मास्टर।
ना, इसका मास्टर इज ऑलवेज अ टू वे कम्युनिकेशन डियर। बहुत बात करता है वो, आप भी उनसे बात करते हो, उनका ओपिनियन इज ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर यू।
कौन सा पर्सन होगा? नहीं नहीं सर,
ओके ओके ओके। शशांक, वुड यू लाइक टू ट्राई?
I'm thinking, sir.
You just need to think you're
Listen.
working in the development team, you're having client, you're having multiple people in your team. I think किसके साथ होता है? मोस्टली वन वे कम्युनिकेशन होता है, वन वे कम्युनिकेशन।
Project manager.
Oh no, मैं project management will always sit on your head. Not possible to have one way communication.
Client.
No. Client is two way communication. Okay, शशांक हो गया। सुभाष,
Yes, sir.
any idea?
Informed, sir. Top tier management. I think. I guess
Very
like
good, correct, very good. Top management guy, very good शशांक। Sorry, सुभाष।
Or top
Yeah.
level management is nothing but directors and all like that, no?
Director, correct,
Yes, sir.
directors, vice president,
Okay.
correct.
Got it,
So
sir.
what you
Got
will
it, sir.
do, a person who must be informed when a decision or action has been taken. You will drop email to your director, sir, we have successfully delivered this project. Those who are kept up to date on the progresses, often only completion on the task. You are not going to give the update to your director, the vice president on daily basis. Once you complete the task, then you are going to give. Or when if you stuck somewhere, you need help, then only you are going there. And there's a mostly one-way communication. You will simply drop the email to management, higher management. I have complete Sasank has successfully completed the project. Message will come. Very good, Sasank. Congratulations. That's it. Correct? So understood? Venkat,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shashank, Venkat,
Yes, sir. Understood.
यस सर।
Subhash, Sarvesh, ठीक है?
Yes.
चलिए। So RACI, R is responsible, the person who will do the activity. Example, business analyst, requirement gathering, tester, testing, coder, coding, right? R. Accountable, project manager who will accountable for the project. Consultant, a person whose consultation is very important. Whenever we are developing the project, whenever we are doing any kind of architecture design, solutioning, anything we are doing, the consultant is a person whom consultation is very much of required. Subject matter expert, business analyst, technical lead, and last is your informed. Informed is a person who must be informed before after the taken. One way communication is a higher management. Now, guys, this is your Rashi matrix. Okay. Now, in the Rashi matrix, you are having your task. Let me write it down in this way. Give me one. Okay. So what you will have? You will have the task in the first column. Okay, like requirement gathering, analysis, system design, development, testing. These are your tasks that is associated with you. And then the role: product owner, project manager, technical lead, business analyst, tester, developer. So for requirement gathering, business analyst will be responsible. Tech lead can be consulted. Accountability can become with the project manager. For doing the analysis, again we can have business analyst is the business analyst will be responsible. Consultant can be technical lead. Management will be accountable. If you are going to do the development, in the development you can have the developer as the R, consulted as the this business analyst, technical lead you can have as the accountability also sometime. Okay, or informed and all. Informed mean you can have your higher management only. So in this way, you are going to define your Rasi matrix. Let me erase everything. Okay. So in the first column, you are going to have responsibilities, and then in the first row, you are going to have the people detail. Let me write it down in the Excel. Example. This is your task. Task and the roles. तो टास्क में देख सबसे पहले अगर मैं देखा जाऊं यहाँ पे रिक्वायरमेंट गैदरिंग is the first task. Development, testing. Okay. Now I need to define the role. Example, business analyst. Business analyst, data analyst, developer, tester, project manager, delivery head. Okay. Technical lead, subject matter expert, whatever role you can have. So for the required gathering, Sasank, R कहाँ आएगा? Where R will come, Sasank?
BA.
BA, very good. R. Okay, Venkat, A where will come? A.
क्या था नहीं समझ
Okay, we are assigning Rasi, Venkat. We are assigning Rasi.
हम्म,
In the Rasi, we are having task in the first column and people with the first row. Okay, so we are assigning Rasi for this roles. This is your task, and these are your roles. So my question was for the task called requirement gathering. My first task is requirement gathering. So for requirement gathering, where the R will come. So we got answer from Shashank. For R will come in the BA. B is responsible for requirement gathering. So for requirement gathering,
correct.
I want you to tell me A.
नहीं समझा
No problem. R is the person who is responsible. Correct. Now we are having four
हम्म,
keywords. R, A, it's R, A, C, I. I want
कहा
to assign this keyword here.
अच्छा ओके
यहाँ पे first row में. So R is the
ओके
business analyst. I got the answer from Sasan. That is correct also. I want you to assign A. Role is business analyst, data analyst, developer, tester, project manager, delivery head, technical lead, subject matter expert. For the task requirement gathering, where A will come. Okay, Venkat,
Actually,
I can
मेरे
explain to you. Don't worry about it. R is the responsible, Venkat. Correct?
yes, responsible.
It is responsible means who will do the activity. Correct? Who will do the activity? Responsible is who will do the activity. R. A is the accountable. Accountable is mostly the management, right? Manager. In our case, we will have project manager as a manager, right? A. Then C, consultant for requirement gathering, we can take from subject matter expert. And I is the inform. Inform we can do to our delivery head. This way I have assigned the Rasi. Understood?
Okay, अभी समझ गया.
For development, you tell me now. R
Developer.
R is developer. Okay. A
ये team leader.
can be, yes, possible. Yes. C we can take consultation from he is a consultant. He will discuss, Venkat.
डेवलपमेंट में टेस्ट और कंसल्टेशन का PM.
Yes,
Product.
possible. We can have consultation from PM as well, SME as well. From we can also consultation from the BA as well, right? And I
inform delivery.
Delivery head. Very nice. Very nice. Okay.
Testing.
Tester. No. You will not answer. You understood. I know. Okay. Now, Subhash, testing.
Yes.
R.
टेस्टिंग के लिए सर टेस्टर आर
A.
सर टेस्टर में आर और बीए में भी आर हो सकता है. बोथ कैन बी आर.
Yes.
लाइक
Possible.
अच्छा.
Possible. बस हम लोग जाओ. शशांक. A.
For testing that, it's a PM,
Yes.
project
we can.
manager,
RAC.
consultant to or SME,
SME tech lead.
tech lead,
Possible.
SME, possible,
Informed delivery head, right?
delivery.
Yes.
Okay. Now this is your assignment, guys. You need to create the multiple tasks. 6 to 7 tasks you need to create, and you need to assign the Rasi to the different role. Have you understood the assignment?
Yes.
Okay. Sasank understood assignment?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Venkat understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sarvesh understood assignment? Okay. Second assignment, guys. Your second assignment is you will take one hypothetical situation. In the hypothetical situation, you will think you are working as a business analyst, and when you are working as a business analyst, you found one very difficult stakeholder. That difficult stakeholder can be your client, can be your PM, can be your developer. When you are working with that particular person, what challenge you faced as a business analyst, how you overcome from that situation. I am giving one example to you. I'm Ashwani Singh. I was working as a business analyst in my team. My difficult stakeholder was my developer. In my project, whenever I used to give walkthrough to my developer, he was not understanding in very first time. He was ignoring me many times because he don't want to take the task. This was my challenge. As a business analyst, I sit with the particular person, we discuss, we understood, yes, why he should be responsible, why I should be responsible, because his irresponsibility was impacting the project. Down the line, when he was not listening to me, I was reach out to the project manager and I escalated internally, but in such a way he should get you can say he should get in a good way. Okay. Now you also need to think in the similar way and you need to do the assignment. One hypothetical situation, you are working as a business analyst. Who was the difficult stakeholder? What challenge he faced? And as a business analyst, how you overcome from that situation. So two assignment for today. Subhat understood both the assignment?
सर ये एक तो राष्ट्रीय मैट्रिक्स वाला समझ गए, दूसरा वाला थोड़ा सा
दूसरा वाला ये है, आपको एक ऐसा सिचुएशन समझना है कि आप बीए में काम करते थे, ठीक है?
ठीक है।
आपको एक ऐसा डिफिकल्ट स्टेक होल्डर मिला जिनके साथ काम करने में आपको परेशानी हुई।
ठीक है।
उस परेशानी के कारण वहाँ का पूरा प्रोजेक्ट भी इम्पेक्टेड हुआ। आपने ऐसा क्या किया कि उस परेशानी को आपने सॉल्व कर दिया एज अ बीए?
Okay, just a hypothetical situation like उसको
हाँ, you need to
बस
think कि मैं उस सिचुएशन में, सुभाष was BA and he faced the situation and all difficult
Okay, sir.
stakeholder. Tasank understood?
Okay.
Yes, sir, I understood.
Venkat understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Service? Okay. For both the assignment, I want you to tell me by when will you able to complete? Today we are on 17. Shashank?
Sir,
Both the
Wait.
assignment.
yeah, tomorrow I will give, sir, no problem.
Okay. Venkat?
Sir, by tomorrow.
Okay. Subhas?
So I'll try to give by tomorrow only. Yes, as soon as possible tomorrow.
Sarvesh? Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
sir, let you give me one clarity.
Mhm.
That stubborn person is not accepting all the requirement, or some requirement he is not accepting.
No, any situation.
Okay.
Any situation means he was very rude to me. He was not
Like,
listening to me. He was not giving clear requirement to me. Sometimes my client was in such a way treating he want everything to be delivered on priority. On the next day, he was doing multiple changes in the project. Any hypothetical situation.
okay.
Venkat sir, understood?
Yes, sir.
Chaliye. So tomorrow we are going to meet on the live test. First live test we are having. You will be, means camera will be on. Okay. So let's meet tomorrow. Venkat, Shashank, Tarvez,
Yes, sir.
Subhas, and Nancy. Thank you so much all
Yes.
for joining.
Thank you, sir.
Good
Thank you,
night.
sir.
Bye
Thanks.
bye.
Good night, sir. Thank you.